Hi guys, so let's discuss part 2 of Pride. So, the video cut me off where I didn't really remember it cutting me off. I kind of just looked up and I was like, oh, it's not recording. That's not good. So I was like, well, so I tried to watch it. I think I left off on, why it's a sin, kind of like the little different words. So, there's making fun of others that could hurt you. There's thinking that you're strong enough to handle something, but they're not. But you are not strong enough to handle it. There's making fun of the wrong person at the wrong time. Just having too much pride can actually be very bad for you. So I feel like pride is a sin only because it protects you for it to be a sin. If you think it's a bad thing to do, if you think it's a bad thing to have too much of, you're never going to put yourself in the situations that are going to hurt you that having too much pride can usually do. So that's why I'm like, okay, now I get that it's a sin. But, I'm 26. So for me to go my whole life thinking that's not a sin, that's wackadoodle. Who would want to think that's a sin? It's crazy. It's the other things I kind of like agreed with, but it could just cause you trouble. So that's why I think it's a sin. And before I didn't. But, that's my reasoning. And then there's other different situations, other examples that I could bring up. I can't really think of all of them right now. Pretty much every single cocky person out there is a little bit too prideful. Almost every single cocky person. So I could just relate it back to that, like Hitler, he was super cocky, super prideful himself, and he ended up hurting a lot of people because he was a good talker, unfortunately. That's how that went. And that is just extremely sad. And it is extremely sad, but that's what I mean. Like, you cannot have that much pride. If he did not have that much pride, there's a good chance, the Holocaust never would have happened. But it happened because he had so much pride in his mission and in who he was. It's a good thing to be prideful when you're doing good things for yourself, good things for others, but it's a bad thing if you go overboard and you turn into a martyr and you turn into a murderer and you get too cocky, and it's not okay. I think that it's healthy to have pride to an extent. It might be a sin. I think it's only a sin to protect people, but it is important to have, because a lot of times people don't get out of abusive relationships unless they have the pride enough to do it. They believe in themselves enough to get out of them. Situations like that. You got to pick your poison. Anyway, so that's my video. How I didn't think pride was a sin. Realization. I still have the same thought process. I think that pride is a good thing to an extent. Like, a person that doesn't have any pride at all is, you could put yourself in some really bad situations because you don't have enough pride to get yourself out of them. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you like this video. Give me a like if you do. I have nobody liking my shit. I have people watching it, but nobody liking it. I'm like, I guess it's controversial because it's my opinions. And I get it. It's my opinions, and I don't actually go on topics explaining this is what I want to talk about. Sometimes I do on my different political views, but I don't want to make this whole channel just about that. I want this channel to be about me and my input so I can help others out there. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.